Hello, this is Killican, and the question of the day is, how desperate do you think Peter Dinklage is to draw attention to himself in hopes of landing a long-term, steady gig like Game of Thrones again? Pretty damn desperate is the answer. So much so that he has made waves with complaining about Disney's remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, praising Disney's woke casting of a Hispanic woman to play a medieval German princess and an Israeli woman as her evil stepmother, but scorning them for an offensive stereotype of dwarves who, in his words, live in a cave. Well, first of all, having seen Snow White many times in my life, arguably probably more than Peter Dinklage has, I'm pretty sure the dwarves lived in a cottage, not a cave, and that they worked in a diamond mine, not a cave. Furthermore, you would think that Hollywood types like him, who sell themselves as some kind of cultural and artistic elite, which they clearly aren't, or at least Peter Dinklage isn't, would at least know that the titular seven dwarves were not humans with dwarfisms, but members of the ancient fictional race from Norse mythology who spawned from worms eating the flesh of a magical giant. Hate to break this one to you people, but the tale of Snow White is from Germanic folklore, which would naturally reference the Norse myths, and was put down on paper by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm to preserve Germanic culture and tradition, something you would think more Americans would appreciate considering how much we all enjoy beer and pretzels at Oktoberfest, and how close German once came to being our official language. Oh, and if that's not enough for you, dig this. This'll kill ya. About a decade ago, I think it was, when that other Snow White remake came out that had the chick from Twilight as the eponymous princess, Thor as the Huntsman, and Imperator Furiosa as the evil queen, Peter Dinklage threw a temper tantrum at that movie too. Only back then, it was because the seven dwarves were not played by actual dwarfs, but by average-sized and highly talented actors, who were made to look smaller using the same filming technique Peter Jackson used to make Elijah Wood and Sean Astin look fresh from Santa's workshop. Dinklage complained that it was insulting to actual dwarves. Now, simply even having dwarves at all in fantasy fiction is politically regressive. You know, Dinklage, if you wanted the part so bad, I'm sure Disney would have given every cent they own to have you. Just an FYI. And of course, despite being one of the wealthiest corpos in the world, and firmly within the rights to tell this real-life grumpy where to stick it, Disney obligingly yielded to Dinklage's demands, and have officially relabeled the dwarves as, quote, magical beings. Well, I guess we'll always have the original, assuming of course that Disney doesn't throw in an elderly Snow White voiceover at the end proclaiming this new waste of celluloid as, quote, the real version of the story. Oh, but please don't even get me going on that revisionist shit show again. Thanks for watching everyone, please like and share, don't forget to subscribe, and peace out.